Hi guys, and welcome back to Fringe Friday. I am Carmen, and today we are watching season 4, episode 3 of Fringe. I am excited as always, but in particular because I think that this season has started off so good so far. I love the way that they are doing the Peter thing, right? I like the way that Peter is lingering in the world, for one, and also in Walter and Olivia's thoughts, even if they're not quite sure why. Like, Walter and Olivia both feel that something is different. Walter, of course, is kind of being haunted by Peter, so I do worry a little bit about him because he is or seems to be a lot more unstable than the Walter that we know and love. He's a bit more fragile, right? So, or maybe a lot more fragile. So I don't know. I'm worried how it's gonna go. I hope well. I'm a little bit stressed about that. Someone also pointed out to me, which for some reason I didn't even think about, but with all of the, not all of the things, but a lot of things being different now because the timeline has shifted, then this Folivia is a completely different Folivia than the Folivia that we knew before, or at least vastly changed because she didn't do some of the things that the other Folivia did, which honestly, makes me really happy because I feel like I'm much more inclined to like this Folivia because she didn't, make some of the choices that I was against previously. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see more Lincoln in both worlds. I'm excited to see what's going on and how it's gonna be going forward. I really loved the last episode, the sort of mishmash of Criminal Minds and Fringe, and I'm excited to see where we're gonna go from here. I'm not gonna ramble on too much because I just want to get right into the episode. So let's do it.
You didn't answer my question.
Sorry, who are you?
I asked if you've been keeping up with the new medication I prescribed for you. You just seem a little bit distracted.
Well, yes.
Is he gonna be honest?
These monthly valuations are also important.
It was a condition you imposed on my release from Sinclair's.
You were under my care there for most of your 17 years.
I was gonna say, that's him, right? Oh, I hated him in the other world. We'll see about in this one.
Tell me about the mirrors.
Oh, Walter. You gotta be more discreet, bud.
You claimed on more than one occasion to have seen a strange man in the lab. And that sometimes the man speaks to you.
No, Walter, you can't say these things to people like this.
Just minor hallucinations caused by my self-medication.
Okay, good, yeah. Go with that, yeah.
So you haven't had any more of these hallucinations since?
Say no. Say no, Walter. Oh God, he's having it right now. Peter, you need to be more discreet, bud.
I can make recommendations for your continued care.
I don't trust him. Not at all.
You're dead, Stanton!
Oh.
Hear me?
It's a bully. No, but run. Take your book bag off. It would be so hard to run with a book bag like that. Keep running. Oh no, don't go in the creepy abandoned sewer tunnel thing. Oh no.
You got me busted for the stash in my locker.
What stash do you have? You're 5.
I had this coming.
Something touched my leg. What the hell is this?
Run again. Run, child, run. Run, child, run. Yeah, there you go. Okay, they're like bullies, but they're also children. They don't deserve whatever that was. I mean, kids can be stupid at that age, you know?
Working your case?
I kind of prefer, like, nerdy Lincoln with glasses. Don't know why.
Well, I just wanted to check in with you. I understand that it can be kind of overwhelming.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to know that I'm here.
You're here?
Not in a weird way. Don't you take it like that.
To talk to, you know, if you're freaked out.
I'm not freaked out.
As a friend, okay? I'm here for this friendship. Hard emphasis on the friend word. Oh, are these kids dead? No, I was hoping that they were just like possessed or something.
12-year-old boys.
How many months since they've been missing?
A day. How did it do that? Don't go in there.
Is Dr. Bishop come?
What? Why'd you go in there?
Tell Agent Baroyles. It is absurd for me to make any
She's
determination.
like, no, not yet.
Third set of sneaker treads leading in and out.
Yeah, but he was just a witness. To
Then
whatever.
we have a potential witness.
Yeah.
Even if there was another boy that got away, he could still be infected by whatever killed the other two.
True, I guess he could.
We need to find him fast.
Well, identify them, and then maybe you'll be able to find out that they bullied this kid, and then, like, deduce from there.
I thought I'd take the opportunity to check in on him.
Oh, he's checking in. How is he checking in, though?
Where's the second body?
On its way to the morgue. I assumed one was sufficient for your examination.
It's quite the opposite. I need both bodies. What? Did you say something?
I asked why you need both bodies.
Because...
Peter, not now, bud.
Only by comparison will I be able to determine if there are patterns to the decomposition.
He's trying to talk over Peter.
Maybe a carrier.
I want to come home.
I'm not losing my mind.
Oh, but I know you're not. I know that. But they don't. Okay, if Peter is actually, like, aware, then he needs to pick better times to try to communicate, okay?
His principal said that he's a quiet boy, that she doesn't know him to have many friends. You like to draw?
He's doodling. I did that a lot.
Our friend Dr. Bishop is going to examine you.
Like doctors.
Oh.
They scare me.
They want to make sure he's not infected.
There's nothing scary about him.
All right, young man. Let's get started. Take off your shirt and hop on the table.
Walter, that's not the best introduction.
Please don't touch that.
Oh, was it Peter's?
It's all right. It's all right. I shouldn't have shouted. It belonged to my son.
I know it.
You have a son?
He does.
He died.
He didn't. Well, he did. But then he also didn't. It's confusing. What?
Curious? Mm-hmm. Corpse is pulling high levels of oxygen out of the air.
How?
Dear God.
What is that?
The incubation case. Quickly! I had assumed that the mold was just a symptom of the rapid decomposition.
Walter, I'm not following.
It's the cause, Astrid.
It's spreading.
Olivia and Lincoln, they went to the morgue to get
Yeah.
the body from the tunnel, locked down.
What?
It's going to explode and release spores.
Oh God. Oh, dude, how are you eating your lunch and looking at a decaying dead child? Oh no, don't you do it. Don't you. He's doing it. It's too late. It's too late. It exploded. Or it will.
Come here.
No.
Take a look at this.
Beth, do not take a look at that. Yep. It's too late. Don't go in there. Do not go in there. No.
We gotta get
the You can't.
Open that door. We need to get a team in here and lock down the area.
We can't just leave him to die.
There's nothing you can do. All you would do was get yourself killed. Unfortunately. So nasty. Okay, they needed to, like, turn the AC off and everything, though. Like, Or the, you know, like air circulation in a building.
A couple of these bad boys are making their way down the sink.
Oh, God.
Seeking more water and nutrients, which shows a strong impulse to expand their reach as far as possible.
Shouldn't we stop them from going down the sink?
Why do you recommend killing these things?
A strong dose
Fire?
of UV light or intense heat.
So fire.
Based on the boys' remains, the fungus colony at the tunnel is probably much bigger than what we have here. I'm not convinced that UV is the most efficient way to destroy it.
Fire. Burn it.
Thinking flamethrowers.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to stay here with me for a little while longer?
Walter, you can't just adopt a child.
I can't promise that I'll have any time for entertaining, you understand.
No, this... It's so cute, but also so sad.
How did your son die?
Oh, kid, you shouldn't ask questions like that.
Peter was very sick. Tried for a long time to find a cure,
No.
but I found it too late.
God, can you fucking come out?
And I discovered an alternate universe where another version of my son was dying. So I crossed over to the other side with the intention of bringing him back to cure him.
It was too late.
But the frozen lake where I created a portal between universes was unsound.
Oh.
And when we crossed back, the ice broke. Peter, the other version of him, drowned.
Oh my God.
I lost him all over again.
That's even worse than I thought. Gosh. That's the drawing. That's the kid's drawing.
Ready for you, Agent Dunham.
Did he take them there on purpose?
I'm ready for another. Aaron, what's wrong?
Right.
He's connected to that somehow. How is he connected to it?
Need the handheld flood over here?
I would be wearing mask and shit, you know?
More of it back here. A lot more.
So much.
Let me take a look.
Get away! What is that?
How is he attached to it?
Burn it. Burn it all.
Walter, he has a high-grade fever. How did this happen?
I don't know. He was complaining about something being too bright, and then he got scared, and then he just started burning.
Do you realize? I think he realizes. It's like when Will was attached to the monster in Stranger Things. Spoilers.
Stop what you're doing. I said stop it. You're killing the boy.
Yeah. Somehow he's
So how do we break the connection between it and the boy?
Perhaps the best way to determine that is to learn how the connection was formed.
Yeah.
I think I may have an idea about that.
The drawing is the same.
The drawings are. Agent Dunham found them covering a wall inside the tunnel. You never mentioned you'd been there before yesterday. Based on the size of your artwork, I'd say you go there a lot.
Oh, so he drew it.
It's hard to explain.
Try.
I'd go there
Why?
to get away. After a while, I would start to feel better. Like I wasn't alone. That there was something there that was sad whenever I was sad. I know it's sort of stupid.
No, but it does sound very interesting.
I guess I thought I was just imagining it. Maybe I was crazy.
No.
It's like it understood me. Like it wanted to
Protect you.
Can Walter relate?
You intentionally led them there, didn't you?
He didn't know that would happen.
I didn't know it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I swear.
I don't think he did.
Didn't know what it was.
No, I know.
All right, son. These are not colonies of fungi.
What are they?
This is a single organism, and with rapidly evolving communication skills, enabling it to form a psychic bond with the boy.
Okay.
Each of these fungal masses is the equivalent to a neuron. And these tendrils, linking them together, essentially dendrites and synapses. The organism,
Is it giant brain?
Gus, is a growing, evolving...
Gus?
Until I can find a way to break the link with the boy Any assault on the organism will hurt him, or worse.
Okay. How do we break the psychic link between the giant fungal brain and the little boy?
It's been another attack. We have a major infestation on our hands.
Oh gosh.
I haven't yet discovered a way to break the link between the organism and the boy. I need more time.
I do understand. Doctor, believe me. But the longer we wait, the more likely other innocent people will be killed.
But the boy is innocent too.
He'll die! Do you hear me? You're going to kill Peter!
Aaron.
Yeah.
That's what you mean, Aaron.
Got 2 hours, Dr. Bishop.
Yeah, I knew he was transferring.
Compliments of Nina Sharp and Massive Dynamic.
What is it?
You two, along with one of their techs, will be administering a potent toxin to the fungus.
But what about the little boy? Like, it's still an innocent little boy. I get, like, the greater good and everything, but, like, still.
We've managed to isolate Gus's brainwave. My attempts to shut down that part of his brain haven't worked. There's only one other possible option.
What?
Surgically remove the infected part.
You can't remove someone's
Lobotomizing
frontal...
him?
Yeah,
I have to save his life.
but that's
Whatever it takes.
not saving his life.
We can't contain this thing. We have to move on it now. But you know as well as I do, we can't sacrifice countless other lives to save one boy.
He's just a kid. Just a scared and lonely kid.
Walter?
Maybe you could explain to Gus that it would hurt the boy. And then he would let go of the connection, right? Because Gus wouldn't want to hurt the little boy.
The tech is preparing the toxin.
Oh, that's nasty looking. If it's like a brain, then it has the ability to comprehend, right? And it has the ability to, like, protect itself. So I would also be careful.
Okay.
No!
That's the whole protecting itself thing I was talking about.
His blood pressure is falling, and he has lost consciousness. Do something.
What? Ask Gus.
Toxin's been administered. The technician's dead.
I want you and Agent Lee to fall.
Oh, God.
Lincoln? What?
I can't move.
No.
Link is emotional. Gus doesn't have a hold on him. He has a hold on it.
Okay.
I know you're scared, but you need to let go of the organism.
Yeah.
No,
Yes, let go.
it's my friend. I'll
No.
be alone.
It's hurting you.
Nobody cares.
You have a mom, right? She's not
It
there.
wouldn't matter to me, and I don't want to lose you. God, not again.
I feel bad for this kid, though, because Walter doesn't actually care about him.
I know how hard it is to make connections. It takes courage to be the one to take someone else's hand. I won't leave you, Aaron. I'm begging you not to leave me.
I hope that he'll, like, actually, like, have a connection with this kid and not just...
Their brainwaves have separated. It's gone.
It worked. I feel kind of bad for Gus, honestly. Like, I don't think it fully understood.
It's okay. It's okay.
He better be okay.
A little freaked out.
Yeah.
You want to talk about it?
Here, you take him.
No, he's yours.
Be better off with you. Toys are meant to be played with. Yeah, I've seen the movie with the talking toys. Oddly disturbing.
I love it, personally. This is really sweet.
Aren't you coming too?
I very much wish I could.
God.
But I have things I need to do.
Please don't try to break the connection with Peter, though, because, like, you don't need to break that connection. What's this? What is that book? What is that book? What is that book? I need to see the title. Walter? Do not, oh my God. He better not hurt himself. Walter, no. No. Olivia, please stop him. Please, God.
Walter?
No, please, you guys. You better not. He's better not.
Walter? Walter?
No, fucking stop him. Fucking stop him.
The area is completely numb. I know exactly what I'm doing. Just let me do this.
She's gonna put the hammer down.
Oh my God.
What the hell were you thinking?
Don't want to be recommitted. Please don't send me back.
What are you talking about?
I'm going insane.
He's not.
I've been having hallucinations. No matter what I do, they won't stop.
What kind of hallucination?
Does she see him too? Has she been seeing him too? Please tell her.
Tell me.
Please tell her.
A young man. His
She's seen him.
voices in my head saying
She's seen him.
peculiar things.
She's seen him and heard him. Right? Did she draw him? She drew him. Right? Oh my God. Yes.
Does he look like this?
Yeah.
Where did you get this?
She's seen him.
I've been seeing him in my dreams for the past 3 weeks.
Yes.
I thought I was losing my mind.
You're not.
That he was a figment of my psychosis.
No.
Do we see?
I don't know. I've been running facial recognition through Enter-Age.
That's why she was doing it. I wondered.
He must be real.
Yes.
And if he's real,
We can find it.
we have to find him.
Oh my God. You guys, that was really scary. Oh my God, I really was, oh my God, they fucking got me, okay? They got me because I was really scared. I was really scared that she was gonna be too late. Oh my God. Another box of tissues down. Oh my gosh, you guys, that was fucking horrifying. Whew. Okay, you guys, so what a freaking episode. I know I've said this literally in both episodes prior to this one, but I really love how even though Peter is not really physically in any of the episodes, like, you know, we've seen the glimpses and the moments of him, but his presence is definitely absent, right? But even despite that, he is so ever present in like every moment, every storyline so far this season. And just because of the love that I have for Peter and how important he is to me, you know, like I told you guys at the end of last season, like Fringe doesn't make sense to me without Peter. And so I'm glad that he's still so present in the show because I think he's such an integral part of the show that it makes sense, but it also brings me great joy to see him be so present. That being said, the end of this episode was fucking terrifying to me. I was so scared. I'm sure you guys could see, like, I was so scared that we were gonna have to say goodbye to Walter. Like, I was like, we're gonna have to go back in time again, like twice. I don't know how, but we gotta do it. Oh my gosh, that really got me. I thought that the book, based off of the scenes that Walter had with Aaron in this episode, I thought that Walter was like realizing through the kid that his hallucinations weren't hallucinations, that perhaps they were a psychic connection to somebody or something, and that's why he was seeing this person, hearing this person, right? Like, I thought that the parallel of those storylines was opening up Walter's mind, and he was like, oh, of course, like, I'm not crazy, I'm not seeing this, I'm not certifiable, right? He was like, there's a clear explanation that I have a connection to something, and that's who I'm seeing, right? So I thought that when he got the book off the shelf, that's why I was like, show me the book, because I thought it was going to be something about like I don't even know, like a connection that you can have with somebody, like something like that, right? I was not expecting it to be that book about lobotomy, and I was not expecting her to walk in on that. Like, I was so scared she was too late. And then I heard the clinking and I was like, oh my gosh, she's too late. And I'm just so glad. I'm so glad. Like, the timing of Olivia in this episode was like spectacular. I love that they had some communication, and now they both realize, like, Walter's like, okay, if I'm not the only person, if this is not a singular incident with just me, you're saying this person too, then there's something going on here. It's not just, in my mind. So thank God that they had a conversation. Thank goodness. Like, they can start to try to unravel the mystery. And like I said, when they played the scene, I was so curious why Olivia was going through the facial recognition. And at first I was like, maybe she's going through it because Walter told her about who he saw, and that's why she's doing it. But then I realized that Walter hadn't told anybody, and so I was confused as to why she was going through it, but I just dismissed it, I shouldn't have. It's Fringe. I should know better than to just dismiss things, right? But yeah, I'm very excited now that we're all on the same page, at least Walter and Olivia. We know that both of us are seeing somebody, an attractive man, and there's something that is pulling us to find this person, or there's something that is connecting us to this person, right? So I'm excited. I have no earthly idea how they are going to figure out sans
I'm not sure I understand.
somehow the observer helping them. The one true observer. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm not really sure how they're going to go about finding him, because in this world, he does not exist, right? We heard the story, which I will talk about in a second, because it's fucking tragic, worse than I thought. So I'm not sure how they're going to find him. I'm curious. I'm trying to think if I have any theories. The observer, obviously, like I said, do they know the observer in this world? Like, how much has changed? So that could be a way to do it. Walter could just figure it out because he's smart, right? They could somehow use the connection that they have, lean into it, right? Like, they could take some sort of drug, do some sort of electrode thingies like Walter's always doing, and they could have a conversation with Peter, as it does seem that he is reaching out. I'm not sure how aware that Peter is that he is reaching out, because he does seem to reach out at sort of inconvenient times, and I'm like, Peter, you could try a little bit better timing. He is somewhat aware, because he's saying, help me, can you hear me? He said in this episode, I think, you look scared, or something akin to that. So he's somewhat aware of what's happening, but I don't know to what extent. But yeah, I'm thinking my theories, the observer could help them. Depends on how rogue he's willing to go. They could, try to reach out to Peter. They could have Olivia in her dreams, make her aware. Because you know how you can, even in this world, you can train yourself to be aware in your dreams, lucid dreaming, I think is what it's called, right? Olivia could do lucid dreaming and contact Peter that way. Walter could somehow do the electrode things, drugs, like I said, that could cause them to contact Peter. Those are sort of my three theories at the moment, right? Observer, lucid dreaming, electrodes, whatever, plus drugs. Like, that's what I got. We'll see if it's any of those. It's probably going to be something like I didn't even think of, because the people who write Fringe are way smarter than me. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm thinking right now they're going to go. Yeah, I'm excited. I hope that this gives this Walter like more solid footing and he feels better in this world. I also have formed like a little attachment to Aaron, and I know that like most of Walter's relationship with him was transference, because he's transferring his feelings about Peter, his inability to save Peter, either Peter onto this little boy, and he's like, I have to save him. Like, I cannot lose him again. I have to save him, right? That's not about the little boy. It's about Peter. But I do think that Walter cared about the little boy as well in his own way. And so I would be interested to see how that would develop. Like, I would be interested to see the little boy again. I'm not sure where they're going to go with it, if they're going to go anywhere with it, but it would be nice to see Walter sort of give this little boy somebody that cares about him when he's kind of alone and doesn't have anybody. Walter telling the story of what happened in this world to Peter, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart because it's not that Walter was too late, which is what I thought. I was like, okay, he couldn't save his Peter. Maybe he tried to go over there, but he was too late, and so he couldn't save that Peter either. No. They wanted to twist the knife a little bit more. Walter did make it over to the other side, but Raiden Lake, the ice was unstable, and Peter drowned, right? And that breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. Like, it breaks my heart for multiple reasons. But one of the main ones is that Walter not only couldn't save his Peter, right? But he killed the other Peter too, like our Peter. And like, so he has that on him. Like, gosh, can Walter catch a break? Can Walter catch a fucking break? Okay, because like, I need it. He needs it. We need it. Maybe the end of this episode is his break. I hope so. Also, is this a reference to, in season 1, there was the Thanksgiving that Walter and Peter went off the road, and then Walter saved Peter from drowning, but actually it was the observer who saved Peter from drowning. So is this whole Peter drowned thing a reference because the other observer told the observer, or said something to the observer about like fixing his mistake, right? Which I think his mistake was being seen, right? And then distracting Walter and then all of that, everything happening. Am I even remembering that right? It's been a while since season 1, you guys, but I think that happened. I'm very excited about the revelation that Olivia is also seeing and hearing Peter, maybe not in the same way as Walter, because she said she's seeing him in her dreams, although he did flicker behind her in that one episode, but she didn't see it because he was behind her. But yeah, I'm just excited that Olivia has been seeing him too, because I thought that she had, like, it made sense to me based off of my theory that you guys know. I'm excited that they're working together now. I'm excited to see where we go with this. I'm excited about the rest of the season. Worried a little bit about how many more times it's going to make me cry, but it's Fringe, so probably a lot. That's kind of my whole thing here. I just cry. Sometimes it's happiness though. You know, if Fringe wants to make me cry from happiness, would love it. I think that's all that I have to say about this episode. Glad Lincoln didn't die. I was going to be very upset. Still very against Olivia and Lincoln. Not for it. I adore little glasses Lincoln. Do not adore the idea of him and Olivia. Just gotta say. I've been trying to go through the episode in my head, think if there's anything else I have to say. Don't like that head of St. Clair's is back. I remember him being a dick in the prime timeline. So I'm assuming he's gonna be a dick in the alternate timeline too. Who knows? Anyway, I think I am going to finally let you guys go. Thank you as always so much for watching. If you want, you can watch the next episode right now over on Patreon, which will be linked in the description down below. While you're over there, you can also watch my entire full-length reaction to this episode and every single episode thus far of Fringe. Yeah. And I will see you guys next week for more Fringe. Until then, bye guys!